Today I am working on the August 2018 Mission Inspiration. This is something that comes out from Mike Deacon every month, and my good friend from Canada is the controller this week. That would be Sam from Kiss My Creative. And if you don't know about Sam, go over and check out her channel because she has some awesome videos. She also does digital art, so check out her Etsy store. But yeah, and also Mike has the store, and he has the Facebook group, so check him out. And let's come on down and get started on this. Okay, here we go. First prompt: add suggested colors to the background, and the suggested colors are greenery, desert flower, and honey ginger. So I've pulled out some distress oxides in a variety of colors. There's some greens. Old paper is a green, peeled paint is a green, fossilized amber is kind of like the honey ginger, but I'm going to add some tea-dyed and frayed burlap to that. Tea-dyed has the pinkish tones, so I think we've got enough of the colors that we're looking for. I just need to find a page to work on in here. So yeah, here's a blank. Let's do it on this, and I'll get some masking just to, you know, protect this edge here. So got some masking tape. This is just a painter's mask. I'll stick it on my clothes first so it doesn't tear my page. Get a little bit of that lint from my apron onto the page, and let's get started. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with this old paper. I like that. I'm just going to go in a direct to paper here, and then I want some of that peeled paint. Be a little bit darker. Yeah, it is. Not as much of that. Then a little of the frayed burlap, I think. So let's do frayed burlap, kind of around the edging there. And what else do I want? Don't think I'm ready for fossilized amber. Let's do just a touch of this tea-dyed, but I think I'm going to use a sponge and just sponge a little of that into the background. If I get a sponging tool here. So yeah, let's grab a little bit of that. Just add to the mix. Okay, hot mess, right? But you're going to see the magic here. I'm going to take my spritz bottle, and this is just a distress spritz bottle, and I'm going to lightly spritz that. I'm going to get some heavier drops and put in my hand and put that down. Grab a kitchen towel, paper towel, and you can see the magic starting to happen here already. But I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm just going to blot some of that up, blend it in a little bit, because this is just the background. I'm going to hit it with that again. Do some more big drops. And let the magic happen. Can you guys see? Can you see what's going on here? That's what I want to have happen. So let me get my tool and dry. So I thought you might like to see a little bit of my process when it comes to picking focal images. I have some collage papers here, and I have this butterfly image that I'm just going to quickly cut. Oops. Quickly cut, yeah, from the background. These are collage images from Ranger. I think Don Sokol was the originator of the design, and they were designed for Susan Leonard Casimir for her jewelry pieces. So if you're looking for that, you can find that from Ranger. I'll try to remember to add links in the description box for you of products that I'm using, just so that you can find them too, because not everybody has ready access to all of the things that I am using, and you may want to, you know, at some point in the future, have some of these things for your own personal crafting. So, all right, I've just about got that cut out. I have some of the, remember those tissue pieces that we had created the other day on the live show on Art Joy of Sharing? I have, there's the butterfly, the things that I need to incorporate in here. It says the focal point, use one or more given words, another layer of color, doodles, da 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 da. So I see queen here as one of the given words, and I'm trying to incorporate that in here somewhere. So I have this queenly image. I also have this piece. This was sent to me from one of my friends in Happy Mail. I'm going to take, because I don't want this purple color, I'm going to take some of this tissue that I had created and just peel the backing off of that. Yeah, should have done that a little more carefully. And I'm going to slide that under here and stick it down. I think Cindy Utter is the originator of this piece that came to me in Happy Mail. And yeah, share it with your friends, guys. Send Happy Mail, because it makes me happy when I get stuff like this in the mail. And I'm going to use it in here. She stitched on it. You know, it's got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm just going to fabric, stitching, all of that. So here's what I'm going to start with for my focal point. I also want to anchor this. So some of that tissue that I had, this is a napkin tissue that I made into my own homemade washi tape. So I'm going to peel some of that back. And I'm going to put that, yeah, if I can get it going where I want it, put that down here on this page for my anchor. It's kind of like having a flooring, or, you know, when you put things on your page, you want to think about the positioning. So that's where that's going to go. I need to trim that out. Okay, so that's the first place for my focal image. Then I have, just want some, this is that color that we're talking about, that honey ginger. This is called pumpkin bread, but you can see that it's very close in coloration. So this is from Fun Stamper's Journey. I'm going to grab some of that in a sponge. And I'm going to use some on these collage pieces, just around the edges. It's always good to conceal those cut edges and start thinking about how I want to layer this up. I'm going to get clamp because my page is curling a bit, and they'll do that once they've been wet, you know, because I've got stuff on the back of this, and yeah, so I'm just going to clamp that down. get some glue. This is school tacky glue from Aline. See if we can get some of that out. And this stuff will allow me to move things around a little bit. So I'll start with that. And then I'll get this piece going here. Okay, and then I've got my wings and my queen, so I need to figure out where I want her to be. Let's just fit her wings on, like so, and we'll put some glue on the wings of this butterfly queen, and add her to our collage focal point. Okay, and then it says use one or more of the given words. Well, we know we're going to use queen, so I have this is a bunch of things. What do we have here? Queen's Kiss. That works for me. So we'll put that down here. I have some rub-ons I pulled out. What am I going to do with those? Here we go. And I want to incorporate that pinkish tone. So here we go. Let's do this one. I've got Kiss. And I've got this one. This one says, being deeply loved by someone gives you strength. Loving someone deeply gives you courage. So I like that. So let's see if these old rub-ons will work. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Because I've had them forever. And it looks like it's starting to transfer. Let's see what we get. Border may not go. Is it gonna come off? No. Some of these you really have to work a bit to get them to transfer. Now I'm getting a hole in that one. May or may not. May just be incorporated in the background. Yeah, okay. Good enough. But we've got this, so I think I'll just put it right over the top of that other one, see if it'll transfer. This just might be a disaster. Okay, I think I got it, or mostly I got it. No, that's the problem with old rub-ons, right? Come on. There we go. All right, we got our kiss. And we've got our Queen's Kiss down here. And we're incorporating those colors that we're looking for, so I'm starting to feel pretty good about this, right? Kiss, Queen's Kiss. I need to grab, get this screwed back down. I need to grab my, what's the next prompt? Add another layer of color. So I'm going to do that just with this pumpkin bread, because we want to keep on using the colors that we have, but we want to deepen them. So I'm going to add that pumpkin bread. Remember, when I started this, I did not use the honey ginger, so now I'm bringing that honey ginger color into the page by adding this to the background. Okay, feeling pretty good about that. Make Mark's Doodles in black, white, gold. Yeah, don't really want to put a lot of black on here. But that being said, let me get my Stabilo. This is a Stabilo All pencil in water brush. So I'm going to do a little bit around some of these images with my Stabilo, just to help them. With a little bit of shadowing. A little bit on here, not a lot. Okay, let's get my water brush and we'll activate some of that. Okay, add thread or staples for texture. Thread or staples for texture. Okay. I have some threads here. And that hasn't actually dried yet, I don't think. Or maybe it has, I don't know. I can slide some in back here. So, let me get a little bit of glue. This is Yes Glue. And I'm just going to take a knife, stick a little bit of that underneath here, add my threads in for my texture, stick it back down. There we go. Okay, so there's my threads, and then finish with journaling and or splatters. Well, it'll be splatters for me. So let me get, I want to cover up my queen. So I don't really want splatters all over her. So I'm going to cover that, and then I'm going to get some, I've got some Payne's Gray, and I have a splatter tool here. So let me get Payne's Gray out with a little bit of water, and just get some of that on my brush. Lightly splatter. Don't want a lot. Just want to subtle aging here. Okay, so let me rinse that brush. And bit of gesso in addition for the contrast. Get a little gesso out here and spritz with a little water. And we'll do the same again. And I think that's everything, right? We've got suggested colors: green, desert, honey, ginger. We've got glue, hand stamped or pattern tissue. We did that. Add a focal image. We did that. Use one or more of the given words, which was queen. Did that. Add another layer of color. We added in our pumpkin bread. Make Mark's doodles in black and white. We did the shadowing on here. We added our thread, and we finished with our splatters. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed Mission Inspiration for this month. Let me take off the tape, and I need to write that on there, don't I? So let me get a pen, because this is Mission Inspiration. And it is 8 of 18. Okay, that's it, guys. See you again next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye for now.